Good morning. If you're watching this live, if you're not watching this live, hello. Could be any time for you, and regardless. I'm a girl on a mission today because if you were here for my most recent sprints, you know, currently rereading Red Queen. It's an experience. It's a delight. Oh, Melena's here. Hi. And it'll probably be more reading than chatting. I'm just going to be real with you because I'm like halfway through. I don't know if I can finish this book today, but I would love to. Bookly says, everybody's here. Hi. Bookly says it's going to take me 2 hours and 38 minutes to finish Red Queen, but I know it's going to take me longer than that because I'm annotating it. And as you can see, I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. And the reason I'm reading 2 copies is because this one has annotations from Victoria Aveyard, the author. So I'm reading this one, annotating this one. So I have to read, pause, switch, annotate, go back. It's a whole process. But you know what? I believe in myself. We could do it. And I know it's kind of dark. It is what it is. I chose to sit in poor lighting. So I've made my bed and now we just have to deal with that. Instead of light on my face, you get this heavenly glow behind me. So enjoy that. Let me know what you guys are reading today, or if you're not reading, what other productive things you've got going on. The Adventures of Amina. This sounds very familiar to me. This is what I do every time. Every time someone shares a book title, I'm like, hold on, let me go do my research. Can I find it? Can I find it? Oh, okay, yes. Because this is the author of The City of Brass. Wow. Ooh, sounds adventurous. Motherhood. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta fully read this. Maybe I'm intrigued. Pirates. She survived backstabbing rogues, vengeful merchant princes, several husbands, and one actual demon to retire peacefully with her family to a life of piety, motherhood, and absolutely nothing that hints of the supernatural. But when she's tracked down by the obscenely wealthy mother of a former crewman, she's offered a job no bandit could refuse. Retrieve her comrade's kidnapped daughter for a kingly sum. Hold the phone. This sounds so good. And people who I trust have given it good ratings. So we're just going to do a quick want to read there. Oh my God. Okay. Well, thank you for bringing that book to my attention, Brittany. Trust the Emerald Sea. Milena, you are doing so amazing. Every time I check on Instagram and your stories and see your 30 books in 30 days challenge, I'm like, I wish that were me. I almost, at the beginning of the month, I truly was like, I could do it. I could do it. I don't think I could. Ooh. I believe in you. You got this. I haven't read any Brando Sando. It sounds amazing. Let me know your thoughts on it as you get into it because it sounds so good. Oh my gosh. It sounds so good. And apparently we're all kind of in a fantasy vibe here today. And I'm never the fantasy girly, but I guess Red Queen is technically dystopian. But because of the royalty aspect, I think it gives off the fantasy vibes. That reminds me, I just want to make sure when we have a timer that it's ready. I think I'm going to set it up for 45 minutes. I've been enjoying longer sprints, especially when I'm annotating, because they go by so fast. Oh, did that kind of help the lighting, or am I nuts? I don't know. Those both sound so good. Holy moly. I feel like I just keep getting like having fantasy books brought to my attention, and I'm like, but that sounds really good, and I'm not usually the fantasy girl. And I've just DNF'd to the last three. Hi, can I have light on my face, please? Please, a little bit. I beg of you. I've DNF'd the last 3 audiobooks that I've listened to, so I feel at a loss. And all 3 were like different. Well, no, 2 are the same genre. 1 was another genre, but like different age categories too. Like nothing's vibing with me. So it's just me and my physical books. Oh, just kidding. I have to show you guys. My baby arrived in the mail yesterday. I got a Kindle. Wow. I'm reading Silver Nitrate. This is a new era. It's naked right now. I will decorate it, but I'm so excited. Because I have been reading ebooks. It's not my preferred way to read, but I have been reading ebooks, especially because I use NetGalley so frequently. But reading on my phone is very distracting because you get little notifications and you're like, oh, let me answer this one thing. Then you get sucked into a rabbit hole. So I read it while I rode my bike yesterday, my stationary bike, obviously. And then I read it in the bathtub and just, yes, fantastic. Yeah, I don't know. We're in like a good fantasy era right now. Don't know what it is, but I'm glad it can happen for both of us. Brittany, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Literally everyone who I said, like, I'm thinking about getting a Kindle or like, oh, my Kindle's coming. They're like, you are about to read so much more. And so I'm really hoping that that's me too. I want that to be me. I do feel, because I use the Bookly app, which this is not an ad. I wish it was an ad. I wish Bookly would pay me to talk about them because I love that app. But it like when I track my reading sessions, it tells me like if I read that at a higher or lower rate of reading than I did my last reading session and things like that. And so I don't think I read a little bit more lengthwise than I would in one sitting when I was on my Kindle, but I also read a little bit faster. I was like, oh, that's what everyone says. Hi, Amal. Thank you for tuning in. Star-crossed. Okay, see, this is where I play this game again, and I have to find out who's the author. I'm always nosy. I need to understand what everyone's reading. See, there's so many books with star-crossed in the title. Is it Josephine Angelini? Because I have that marked as want to read. Is that the book you're reading? It could be anything. Oh, why is this such a long series? Wait. Hold on. I think I just remembered something about this book. I don't know. And then listening to Night Calling. Again, see, I don't know what that is either. I don't know things. People assume that I know things, and I sure don't. Night Calling. Is it this one? Pretty cover. Maybe. Is it poetry? Milena, you get it. Hi, Elisa. Ooh. Oh, I love that. We love a good work that's been translated in either to English or from English or whatever. Yes. Crown of Confessions. I also don't know what this is. Oh, I can't stop. I have to know. Confessions. Is this E.J. Tanda? Cover's very dramatic. Gives me Carrie vibes. Wow. That's a long thing. I can't read that right now. Yeah, that's what I was doing. So I had the Kindle app on my phone that I just used forever. I finally caved and bought it on Prime Day because I knew it would be on sale, and it was. But still, I mean, I think it's kind of pricey for what it actually is. But hopefully it'll be one of those like price per use type deals where when you think about how much you use it, it actually is a steal, right? Like if you buy a shirt and you wear that shirt all the time, then it doesn't really matter how expensive the shirt was because you're getting your money's worth, that sort of thing. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Wow, a classic. I don't know The Lost World, though. See, I can't help myself. I just need to look up everything. The Lost World. We will probably do our first sprint in a couple minutes, FYI. Where is it? There's like illustrated editions. Wow. Science fiction. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that is a good gift. And a PlayStation. Love that. Love. That's fantastic. Yeah, I mean it's good. I'm not gonna like complain. Oh, stop turning the page, go back. But it's like for what it is, like the way the screen kind of like does its little flashy thing when it's changing, I'm like, come on. I just paid so much money for you. Why is this the kind of technology you are? Do you know what I mean? But I really like that you can change the warmth, especially because I pretty much do that all the time. Oh, I forgot dark mode exists. And I wish, I know it doesn't really make sense with the kind of like screen this is, but I wish things could be in color. Like I wish I could highlight in color because on the Kindle app on my phone, different colors, I use them to mean different things. So like, you know, orange is the funny things that I want to highlight, and then yellow are like quotes, and then pink is romance, and purple is usually like plot. So I've got like my own little code. And then for this one, I'm like, well, I'll just highlight it, and actually, does it show up? Lucy gave 2 stars to Squire. How dare you? That's a good graphic novel. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know if when I go in the Kindle app to that same book, oh no, because silver nitrate, I don't have in my Kindle app. I just have it on the NetGalley Shelf app. Dang it. My plans have been foiled. Oh, nice. I got new books. I requested some nonfiction on NetGalley because every so often these like random little, I feel like they're probably indie. Oh, that's a pretty cover. These little history nonfiction books will come out, and it'll be like just about the kind of stuff that I care about in history. So I just got 19th century female explorers. Thank you. Send to Kindle, please. And the Kingmakers women. So it's going to have Anne Neville, and also Isabel, her sister, and their mother, Anne Beauchamp. Beauchamp, is it French? Yes. If you don't know, Anne Neville is like one of my favorite historical figures of all time. So very exciting. Whoa. Okay. And Annalisa, that's okay. See, the thing is with this book, I don't ask anyone to be impressed by the writing, but I do expect them to have fun. And actually, what I think is impressive is the fact that Victoria Aveyard literally lays out so many, I mean, so many bits of foreshadowing. And I caught none of them on my first read. She pulled the wool over my eyes. And then on the second read, I was like, oh my God. And now that I'm annotating it, I'm like, oh my God. Yes, no, I am talking about the same book. I do like this book. But I get why people don't. I mean, I don't get why people don't, but I respect that people don't. This is a reread for me. I'm reading it for the third time. Okay, let's do our first reading sprint. I set a timer for 45 minutes. That feels right to me today. Oh, hey, helps if you share your screen, Julia. Sorry, I forget how to do this every time. Nice. Okay. So yeah, grab your books or do whatever you need to do to be productive. And I'll see you guys back here in 45 minutes. Mute myself. Okay, welcome back. Hold on, I need a moment to gather myself. I'm sure none of you noticed because you were probably like reading your books, but I literally I laughed, I cried, I got to my favorite chapter. A lot happened in this last sprint, or this first sprint, and I'm still recovering. Tell me how you guys did. We're going to catch up on some comments. Oh boy. Okay. I got to see what Bookly says here. They got to tell me 1,000 things. 2 hours, 9 minutes left of reading. We got this. And all of a sudden, my tabs are getting, I don't know, you can't see. They're getting very red and very pink because those are the colors for my favorite character and a romance. Oh, great. I see a question I really want to answer, but we will go in order. Is this where we left off? Yes. Ooh, juicy. Tell me why you DNF'd it. Is it even the star-crossed that I thought, or is it another one? I don't know. But I always like to know why people DNF books, because I feel like some people, it's like very specific things. And like for me, if I'm DNFing something, it's just because I'm like, I can't be bothered with it. Like if I don't feel excited to pick it up, get it out of here. Why? I don't want that. And I don't know what Pretend You're Mine is. Definitely sounds like a cute romance, if I'm being honest. So let's do my little Snoopy Snoop. Pretend You're Mine. Oh, Lucy Score. Oh, okay. Enough said. How many sprints are there? I don't know exactly how many like sets of sprints we'll be doing. I'm gonna be sprinting until about 2 p.m. Eastern. So what's the math on that? About 3 more hours. So probably like 3 more sessions of sprints. Welcome. Glad you tuned in. Well, isn't that just appropriate to be enjoying your coffee while reading Legends and Lattes? I hope you're liking it. It's been on my TBR, but I still haven't read it, which is silly because it's so short. But I feel like that's the case often. Brittany read 30 pages, killing it. How many pages did I read? Less than that, I think. Again, because I'm stopping to annotate. And this is the thing too. If you like happen to look up and look at me during sprints, I look like I'm losing it because I'll be like, and then I'll set this down and I'll read one sentence later and I'm like, hold on, give me this book back. So this is like a silly way to be doing this, but it's what I'm doing. Hi, I'm just trying to get more light on my face. That kind of helped. 70 pages. Annalisa, you're a beast. Oh my gosh. Would that I read so quickly. Have you read Red Queen before now? Yes, I have. Welcome to the Red Queen propaganda sprints. This is my 3rd time reading Red Queen. So my 2nd reread. The first time I read it was close-ish to when it came out. Was it? Hold on. Because it was like 7 years ago. When did this book come out? It was published in 2015, and I think I read it in 2016. So yeah. And it was one of the books that got me out of a years-long reading slump while I was in college. So it's very exciting and special to me because some of the books that I read in that era became like favorite books of all time. So like Red Queen, Anne of Green Gables, and then other books that I read that got me out of that year-long reading slump that I thought I loved, I now like, I don't associate with them. So like the Raven Boys, no offense to the Raven Boys, but the only thing good about that series is Noah. Sorry. So yes, I read it before, and then I reread it like 2 years ago with my friend Emma because we were like oh, we want to read Victoria Aveyard's new series because we both love Red Queen. And we like started our reread just because we wanted to like go through her works in order. And we made it through Red Queen and Glass Sword, and then we both got busy and we fell off of it. So now we're starting the same mission again. And I was like, oh, because we both got these special editions that have like pictures. Hold on. They have illustrations. And also, sorry for that screech, and like some annotations from the author, which is cool. And then because we got these, she was like, I kind of want to start from the beginning and not just move on to King's Cage. And I was like, I'm fine with that because I want to annotate my original copies. So here we are, full circle. That was the longest way I could have possibly answered your question. So thank you. I hate how in the dark I am. Okay. You know what? Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you try to have reading time and it becomes not reading time. That's just how it goes. What is your language, Annalisa? You have a very Italian name, but do you speak Italian? I would love to know. Oh, and we got the same question. Do tell us. Some wild sci-fi, Nicole. Oh. Thanks for being here to catch me not reading Jude the Obscure. Thank you. Thanks. Way to catch me out. Yeah, the problem is I was going to say signed myself up. That's not even what I did, but I got too many buddy reads going on at once. It's a problem. Maybe I should just do Jude as an audiobook. I don't know. Peter Watts. I got to look it up. This is what I do. You tell me a title, I will find it. Ooh, spooky cover. Oh my gosh, this is way too hard of sci-fi for me. But I hope you're loving it. Some people have rated it very well. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts as you go on. Thank you, Brittany. I do really like it. And we got the whole series in those special editions. Yes, it's so good. I love Anne of Green Gables. I still haven't actually finished the series, so I've read the first 3. And I'm like slowly enjoying one every couple of years. Yeah, you are Italian. Okay. Nailed it. I also have a friend whose name is Annalisa, and she's Italian, so that's why I figured. But she's like Italian American. Yeah, I cannot. Like, I study Spanish, and I do my Duolingo every day, and I've been studying it since school, right? But I feel like if I tried to pick up anything more than like a middle grade book in Spanish, I would be like, I don't know. I don't understand. So I get it. I'm impressed with, I don't know, there's like so many people on BookTube who English is not their first language, and they like make their videos in English and they read in English. And I'm like, what kind of freak brains do you have? You absolute monsters. It's very impressive stuff to me. Yeah. While there's a lull in the comments, I'm going to keep talking about Red Queen. I hope you guys don't mind. Literally, I don't know what this book does to me. It's like I go absolutely feral. I mean, okay, I think one important factor to understand, if you guys aren't familiar with me, is that I am absolute trash for a love triangle that has 2 brothers. I feel like this book was one of the foundational experiences in my love for that. So that's what happened. Okay, Nicole, that does make me feel better. I like literally have barely started it. It's an embarrassment. I'm an embarrassment to myself and others. But I'm excited for it still. I just suck. And one of the problems is that, well, this one, I know I can finish before the month is up, so I'm just trying to power through it. And then my other third of 3 books that I'm buddy reading, yes, I did. Because but in this sense of monster, where you have like superpowers, like you're terrifying because you're so capable, not like a scary monster. um, and then, so the second book of all buddy reads that I'm doing, what? I don't think that sentence made sense. I'm getting brunch with my friend this upcoming Saturday. So I have to finish the book by then so we can talk about our book. And I feel like you and I, Nicole, we're just like, we're vibing. We picked a long book. So I don't think it really matters if we stick to a schedule, even though we kind of made a schedule. I did not stick to the schedule at all. And English is one of the hardest languages to learn out there. That is so true. Because what even are the rules? English, you make no sense. As someone who like studied how to teach children to read, you like look at the rules of like English and phonics and different like structures of sounds and sentences, and you're like, why who made that a rule? It's really nuts. Yes, I think that is so true. Because okay, I can, yeah, I think for my comprehension of Spanish, I think like reading things aloud is easy. Just reading and understanding and like somewhat listening, as long as it's not too fast, is all good. Writing, so, but then like speaking off the cuff and just like coming up with a response, that's so hard. It's really hard. Yes. Okay. So I appreciate love triangles because, and here's the reason I say 2 brothers. It's very specific, but there can be other variations of it. My thing is that everyone in the love triangle needs to care about each other in some aspect. So it doesn't have to be like everyone's romantically involved necessarily, but like a best friend, and then their best starts dating someone, and then they're invested in that person that their best friend is dating, and it's like, oh no, I like this person but I don't want to hurt my best friend because I care about them too. Like that is the dynamic that makes love triangles interesting, and that's why I think things like Twilight are not really juicy as a love triangle, because it's like, well, those two just hate each other, so it's like kind of boring to watch them just fight over the same girl. You with me? But 2 Brothers is my personal favorite. Again, I think it was flavored by this book. I think it was flavored by watching I Love New York as a youth and seeing Real and Chance both vying for New York's affections. And I also think it was very heavily influenced by the song She Wants Me by Aaron and Nick Carter. So those are a few examples. I didn't expect to go into this today. You guys are learning a lot about me. But also, sorry, follow up. Yeah, the will they won't me with only 2 people drives me nuts too. And that's why you guys are going to believe this, I DNF'd an Emily Henry book earlier this week, which is like fighting words on BookTube. But here's the deal. I appreciate that she writes characters who have like a lot of flaws. And it's good to have characters who have flaws, and their flaws should impact their relationships. So I'm on board with all of that. But my problem with her characters is that every romantic conflict that I've read from her revolves around two people who just don't have the emotional maturity to talk to one another and say, this is the thing that I want. So they're just like constantly standing in their own way, and it drives me batty. So can't do it. That's a riddle for you there. English is just the vibes. You do great, Melanie. You do great. Yeah. Yeah, there are. It's so true. The most beautiful monsters. Yeah. And that's why I get really really nitpicky about books where a character is learning how to read ACOTAR, because I sit there and I go, there's no way you would have known what that word was on the first guess. There's just no way. Grammatically, it doesn't add up. Not grammatically, but like in terms of phonemes, you never would have guessed the sound that those letters made. It's a whole thing. Okay. Yes. End of summer. That's what I like to hear. That'll be our plan. Which we can definitely finish it by the end of summer. Technically, I go back to my like real work. Oh my God. Can I just be in the light a little bit? I go back to my real work on August 15th, but I think as long as we finish it by the end of August, I'm cool with that. See, exactly, Nicole. Exactly why that was like so good to me is because like they're not brothers, but they're close. They are related. And actually it works in every sense. It works with Arthur and Lancelot. It works with Arthur and Mordred and Guinevere. It's just delicioso. I love it. I do love it. I cannot tell a lie. I didn't look at the time to see when we stopped reading and how long we've been chatting. I told you I want to kind of make these reading heavy sprints because Siri was like, what do you just tell me? I just love this book, and also I really want to finish it today. Like 2-ish hours. I think we can make that happen. Really do. Maybe we'll chill for like 5 more minutes and then get back to it. Was 45 minutes okay for everyone? Do you want the same length? Do you want longer? I'm not really willing to go shorter right now, but if you want longer, we can go longer. You tell me, is that drinking sound really audible? I felt like I drank that water so loudly. So, okay, we got a yes for 45. So I'm cool with that. Oh no, my friend, gorgeous. My friend is dyeing her hair today. And I was like, what color? And so she sent me pics, and it's going to be so cute. But then she was like, my stylist is 20 minutes late. I'm like, uh-oh. Okay, Brittany agrees to 45 too. Beautiful. Oh boy. What was I going to ask you guys? I feel like, how long have I been sitting on my little ruler? Didn't know that was there. It's weird that I didn't feel it, honestly, but you know what? Sometimes you just don't know. Also, I feel feel like there was something I was going to say, and I'm completely blanking on what it was, which is the most annoying feeling. Oh well, I'm sure I'll think of it at a really inconvenient time. We'll be like halfway through the next sprint, and I'm like, oh yeah, this. So that's always fun. Oh, I just remembered. I have a photo that I wanted to post to Bookstagram of me and my friend. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I'm not going to post it yet because I'm going to edit the colors to match my feed. But this is me and my friend in the other book that I'm buddy reading. Aren't we cute? We're reading For the Love of the Bard, which is very on brand for me, naturally. I forgot to send that picture to my mom. Wow, I'm great at forgetting things, truly. I truly am. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep the timer at 45. Hold on. How much longer is chapter 18? For the girlies who know, chapter 18 is the moment in this book. I'll probably cry again. I just have a lot of feelings about Red Queen. So many feelings, more than maybe are like appropriate. I don't even know what that means, but sorry, I'm just like looking at how long the chapters are because you ever do that where you get like into the middle of a really long chapter and you're like, how long is this chapter? Like this, chapter 20 is kind of long. But this book's a quick read. I feel like the spacing is one of those books that has like fairly wide margins. I feel like the text isn't too crunched together. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I won't read. I'm so excited to dive back in, but I'm gonna cry again. Oh man. I just can't. We've got the tension. We've got talking about Cal's mother, who that just hurts me, you know. We've got the juiciness. Oh my gosh, and Maven's coming up too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Enough. We're reading. It's time to read. See you guys on the other side. Subtly letting you all know that I'm back. Put down your books. That was a hassle and a half. Oh my gosh. But I'm back. Wow. Okay, unfortunately, because I had to close my browser so many dang times, I no longer have access to some of the comments that I didn't get to reply to yet. So let's just go to YouTube and see what I missed. Wow. I'm like, that was so stressful. That was so stressful. Oh no. Oh, nope. Okay, I can't see them on YouTube either. Cool. Don't know what anyone said. I know someone new joined because I saw that when I was glancing up mid sprint. That's about it. Seriously, I don't even know what happened. Okay. Getting back in the groove. Annalisa had to go, but thank you for joining. It was fun chatting with you. Page 19, working it. Yes, love that. Oh my gosh, good to be back. I seriously don't even know why it disconnected. Oh my God, my camera's not unplugged. My camera is attached to my laptop. What do you mean? Hold on. We're going to try what we did a moment ago. I hate it here. I hate it here. What is happening? Okay, hold on. Please. Please, No! Okay, guys, this is so annoying. We may have to end sprints early. Hold on, let me still, while my voice is just working, let me catch up with everyone. Milena made great progress, 80%, woo woo. And I want to know what you're making for dinner. Yes, you got to chapter 22, lovely. Yes, NetGalley review. Brittany, you're a better person than I am. My feedback ratio is abysmal. And the worst part is like I'll read the book and then forget to write a review. And I'm like, this is when I can actually help myself. And instead, I'm ruining it. Yeah, everyone bully StreamYard. Let's continue testing. See if we can get this camera to work. I hate it. Thanks. I hate it. Okay, nope. Not good at all. 3 chapters of Legends and Lattes. Are they short chapters in that one, or are they kind of like normal length? I don't know. I feel like I inherently think that all shorter books have shorter chapters, but that's probably not true. Ooh. Literature classes. Do tell. I'm intrigued. Oh, 92%. You're so close to being done. Wait, sing me to sleep. Again, I have to do what I do every time and go look up the book on Goodreads because I must know. Sing me to sleep. Sing me to sleep. I'm tired tonight. Ooh, nice cover. Want to go to bed. Does anyone else have a weird phase with the movie Sucker Punch, or is that just me? Exactly. You can't see me, but that's exactly what I'm doing. StreamYard, why? Sersha Sorkova. What a fun name she has in this book. Well, I hope you're loving it. The reviews are looking good. Actually, the average rating is very similar to what Red Queen has. So, and I made it about, gosh, how much did I just read? I read like 21 pages, which isn't terrible considering I spent 10 to 15 minutes of that sprint just trying to bully my computer into working. My tabs are looking delectable though. I love a book that is just loaded up with tabs. I do just love it. Okay, we're gonna test the stupid camera again. My mic will probably disconnect for a moment. I hate this. Oh my God. This is so annoying. I think it's going to be 3 and I might bump it up because the last twist was incredible. So see, yeah, very, very on brand with Red Queen, actually. That's so real. But that's good at least. Sometimes a lackluster book is more exciting when you've got a good ending for it. So, God, guys, do we just end the sprints early? This is so annoying. I mean, I know it's kind of like the same difference if it's only my voice, but it feels weird. I don't know. You weigh in. Tell me if we should just wash our hands of this, maybe do one more like baby sprint in 15 minutes. So annoying. It's the only thing I can talk about now because I'm just so mad. Why does StreamYard hate me? StreamYard, I thought we were going to be friends, you know? Thought you and me, we had a good thing going. But instead, here we are, mortal enemies. We are the reds and the silvers. I'll just keep talking about Red Queen. That's what I'm thinking, Nicole. And I could swing another time, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday to do sprints. So maybe we'll just call it a little early. But dang, how annoying. Well, I appreciate you guys anyways. You really stuck it out through the through the madness. Man, what a bummer. Okay. Well, yes, I'll just say thanks for those of you who were able to join in. If you're watching this back, this is probably pure chaos. So I'm extra sorry to you. So true. um, and yeah, we'll try again soon. You guys are real troopers. Have a great rest of your day and enjoy your books. Oh man, what a sad note to end the sprints on. Okay, you're all amazing. Goodbye. Mwah. Peace out.